You know, JD, 2020 could take a lot of things away from us. It could take away social life. It could
Yep.
take away working at your job. Well, for you,
Yep.
it didn't take that away.
It did. I'm back though.
But one thing it can't take away from us is the second season of The Mandalorian. And what an interesting premiere episode. Sometimes
Yeah.
you think premieres are just going to be like, they're going to set the tone for the season or they're going to just do something crazy. But Mando is like, nope, we're going to do
Nope.
the exact same thing we did last season.
You remember that episode in the middle of The Mandalorian? We're gonna do something a little bit like that, but we're gonna make it an hour long. And yeah, that's what we're doing.
It's basically an episode of Tremors where
Yes. I thought about you when I was watching it.
he goes back to Tatooine because he's trying to find some more Mandalorians so Baby Yoda can be returned to his people. We end up finding out who has Boba Fett's costume.
It's not Boba Fett.
It's not Boba Fett. It's Timothy Oliphant as Cobb Vanth, who I assume is going to show up more. And then they chase down the crate dragon and they kill it. And that's the episode.
Din Djarin, we find out that he can speak like Tusken Raider, like sand people talk, which is nuts. And they like pair up, and he's doing it all just to get this armor back. And he's got to go track down this Mandalorian. He's not there. Timothy Oliphant has his armor, and he's like, "Bro, I'm leaving with that."
And
Yeah.
Timothy Oliphant is a sheriff. Surprise, surprise.
When is he not a sheriff?
But this is the first time I've seen him with some scruff. And
He looks good.
He's looking
Yeah.
good with some scruff.
Yeah. I will say the most jarring part is seeing him in the Mandalorian like get up, because it's almost like it doesn't fit him.
Yeah.
like
I
you
think,
can see his chin like under the mask, and it's like chock full of just like cool Star Wars things. Not like lightsabers and not like just everything that we've come to know from a Star Wars movie. It's like the Tusken Raiders being back, the Banthas. Like we're back on Tatooine, and we're seeing like other Tatooine towns besides Mos Eisley, and Amy Sedaris is back, which is fun. Like it's just kind of expanding this world in such a cool way. I actually saw like a tweet that the Krayt Dragon. There's actually a moment in the original movie that you see the skeleton of one when C-3PO and R2-D2 are in the desert, and so even just like taking that. So you know what? I wonder what that is, and making it something. That's what I think I love most about like this episode.
Baby Yoda didn't really do much this episode,
No.
but that's basically what the first season was too. There's just select moments where Baby Yoda became the meme, like drinking the tea. So I assume that comes later on. But the biggest thing is, oh my God, someone shows up at the end, and it's Boba Fett.
And not only is this just like some kind of crazy stunt casting to be like, look who we got to play Boba Fett. This is like the guy who played Boba Fett in Attack of the Clones. Or not Attack of the Clones, because that was a child. But the guy who plays like the clones, like the original clone troopers, is who we are supposed to believe is Boba Fett, which is awesome. And he looks nuts.
Yeah. He's got scars over his face. He's got some cool weapons. I don't know how he's going to get off Tatooine to chase down Mando, but
if he can get out of a Sarlacc pit, I think he'll figure it out.
Yeah. And I do like that they played with the Sarlacc dying from the Krayt Dragon, which was cool. It's like, so maybe, I don't know, maybe during the time Boba Fett was inside the Sarlacc, it was eaten and he escaped. I don't know. That makes him cooler. That makes him cooler if that's what happens.
I'm wondering when we're going to see it next. Is this going to be one of those things where we don't come back to this until like 5 more episodes? Or are we just, is this what we're doing? We're doing Boba Fett and we're doing other things. But you know what? The real question, Michael, where's Carl Weathers?
That's all I need in this show. I don't need anything else other than Carl Weathers.
It really does. I think they call this one like Chapter 9. So it really does feel like it's not supposed to be like a second season. It's almost like, no. Just imagine that we kept the first season going, and this is the story. So yeah, it's nice to just kind of start out on an episode that would normally be in the middle of the season. So.
Which is great. I mean, it reminds me of how The Walking Dead sort of transformed into having like half seasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll never remember anybody's names in this show.
Except for, I mean, Baby Yoda's not even its name, the child. You know? Or the one character that we knew, IG-11.
Is dead.
Is dead. So
it's
like they know what they're doing. They know like what fans are gonna like melt their faces for, like Mandalorian. It's just they're like, we know, and so they're just gonna pack it filled with that stuff. I'm excited. I'm ready.
Great. I'm ready. I'm back. We're back. We're gonna drop these every Friday, hopefully, unless something crazy happens. Unless the election will last 18 days, which it very well might. So,
do you think they'll be like, guys, we're not going to put a Mandalorian down just because we got to wait for the election results?
No.
Yeah.
We will need it. We will need it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a long week. We're gonna need this. So
we'll see you next week. Hopefully we get Carl Weathers. Un esercito di prodi